So I'm here with
Bryce Turner.
Austin Cash.
Ethan Kaufman.
and they are
Wicked Wombat.
Or, yeah,
This.
Oh.
Yeah.
we'll figure it
I
out.
feel the peace signs.
Throw that in post.
Yeah.
So how did you guys come up with the name?
All right.
That's this guy right here.
So Wicked Wombat, before we were a band, this was like a solo project of mine I've had for a few years, and way back, I came up with this in like high school, but back in middle school, I was really into a band called My Chemical Romance, and in their fourth album, there's like a plot line where it's like this post-apocalyptic world, and the four members of the band have like alter egos, and they're all like alliteration. Like, so the lead singer's name is Gerard Way, but in that universe he's Party Poison. And I remember I asked one of my friends in middle school, if I was in this universe, what would my name be? And he said Wicked Wombat. So that was floating around as like an Instagram username for a while, and then I turned it into a solo project, and now it's a band, and now we're here.
Alright, so how'd you all meet and decide to form a band?
That's a very loaded question.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you all meet?
Yeah.
I guess I'm the common denominator between you two.
Yeah, aside from Rain,
Because I met
who's not here.
Ethan here first in high school, I think, what, 2022?
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
And we were in the PMEA Modern Band Festival, right? I guess.
Yeah.
And through that, he was playing bass in that. I jumped around. I was guitar, drums, really filling in whatever they needed. But I met him through that, and then I met Bryce here.
At college, yeah.
College, I think, yeah, 2023, same year.
Yeah, in the fall. Yeah, that was when it was.
And then there was actually a jam here in the choir room. You can tell this part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so by this point, Wicked Wombat was my solo project, and I have a friend, her name's Emmy. She used to work with Ethan, and I knew her, I already knew Austin at this point. So my friend Emmy worked with Ethan at the time, and I guess he was looking for musicians to work with, so she showed him my stuff and got us in contact. And we were gonna meet up one day in like my freshman year here at Haas to practice. And as we're getting ready, Austin calls me. He's like, "Do you want to jam?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got a guy here playing bass." So he shows up on drums, and then our other friend, Rain, he called me asking to jam. And I'm like, "Yeah, I got a full band, show up." So he also showed up, and that's how Rain met Ethan. And then they went off to form Serene Euphoric Association, which is another great band. And yeah, that's how we all met. I think that makes sense.
I can corroborate that.
Definitely the first time Wombat was in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then why did you all decide to form a band together? Because he went off on a separate project. Why did you, why are you guys in a band? Why does that happen?
Well, Serene Euphoric Association, the four of us, well, Bryce included at that point,
Yeah.
because he was filling in his drums for us. And our then lead singer at the time, she was like, "Let's do like show dates," and we like set up this like organize it like micro tour almost. We hit Berwick, we hit Shamokin, Sunbury, and
Here at Bloom too?
Yeah, Bloomsburg. And Bryce was like, did Louis mention you first about doing Wicked Wombat, or was that your idea?
I offered. I was like, if I could pull a band together and Wicked Wombat could open for the tour, and everyone was on board.
Yeah.
And then Austin's been dying to work on this with me, so he was thrilled to join. And then I asked Ethan, who I was already working with in Serene Euphoric Association, and he was on board too.
Yeah.
So we formed a band out of necessity to play shows, and we're just sticking with that lineup now.
Alright.
The best opening band you've ever heard.
I've had some pretty good opening bands.
You're gonna hear us pretty soon.
I had the Flaming Lips. The Flaming Lips are pretty good.
All right.
That's a really good band.
Come on, that's pretty fun.
And then I heard Weezer, so.
We got Mr. Weezer in the building right here.
I only saw them twice, and it was pure euphoria each and every time.
So are you guys gonna stick to one genre, or are you gonna go to other genres? and mixed styles and stuff like that?
I mean, I don't know. We could all speak on this. From my view, I think it'd be cool too. Like right now, we're doing a lot of like punk music and like grungier stuff, but I'd like to mess around with like alternate tunings and effects and stuff like that later on down the road when we're more established. Mess around with like emo and shoegaze concepts as well.
Oh,
But I
My
don't know
favorite.
what your guys' visions are.
definitely. I mean, now that it is a three-person project, we all have different influences, ideas, different ears for things.
Mhm.
So I feel like we're all gonna bring those different influences with us from the past. Like, for instance, I like a lot of progressive metal. And as much as it doesn't fit the music we make at the moment, I would love to throw all kinds of just complex, hit you in the face with, oh, what did I just hear? I gotta rewind that and re-listen.
Mhm.
Just all kinds of stuff. I would love to also do more like melodic, softer stuff. Dare I use the word poppy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I kind of write.
Heebie-jeebies.
I kind of write just like distorted pop songs, so it's fine.
Yeah,
But,
modern day Taylor Swift.
seriously, I'm the broke Taylor Swift. If you want Taylor Swift that's not a billionaire, I'm
And only half as beautiful.
He's Taylor Riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I agree with the other two. I mean, there's definitely a lot of bleed over, and if we could probably sit down and list every single one of our personal influences, and you like went and listened to 3 of their 3 songs each from them, and you listen to like any of the demos that we have recorded out, I mean, you could probably pick out like, I mean, like what Austin said with the way he plays his drums and the way, personally I love a lot of his drum fills, and with Bryce, his solos are actually like, there's a lot of soul in that.
Okay.
Not like soul music.
No, I know. Yeah.
There's a lot of like chord and just like slow,
Yeah.
slow
The
divey.
Pumpkins are a big influence on my guitar playing. Yeah.
Yeah. And my influences are like post-punk, kind of gothic rock, and oddly enough, like even some new wave. So, yeah.
Yo.
Here you go, Ethan.
Thank you.
This feels like the Nirvana Radio Shack video.
Yeah, really.
We're just jammed in a theory room.
Yeah.
Actually, this would be pretty good.
I'll say it's pretty good footage.
I'll just use a DS1. I mean, having a chorus pedal would help, but it's fine.
I can carry the chorus.
Yeah, you can do chorus. Wait, are you using your pedal board?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how it's gonna sound.
Okay, then yeah. So you can look at the chorus from you. I'm just gonna have just.